Okay, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls and friends, beyond the binary. We are here, we're queer, we're full of fear, because we have an anxiety disorder. But, perhaps more importantly, the latest NGS season got started last week. I am playing in a team, and a lot of teams, including the team I'm on, play their matches on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So me being able to live cast matches is going to be a little bit tricky. So I'm doing the next best thing and picking up some games that weren't cast live during the week and giving them a replay cast. So today I've got two Div A series. The first one's Hot Dads versus Little Buff Boys. So yeah, Division A. And then after this series, I picked up another one. Let me remind myself. It's Can't Connect Stuns versus Tricky Gooses, I think, is the series after this. It has been a minute since I have cast, so bear with me, A. B, apparently, if you replay cast games on like older patches, your Heroes of the Storm does a whole song and dance and loads an older version of the game for you to be able to cast the replay, which means I get funny, crud-looking talent and stat screens during the game because it doesn't use Ali OBS, which is a little bit dookie. So, you know, we're doing the best with what we've got. All right, that's what's happening. Anyway, on to the first series of the night, Hot Stads versus Little Buff Boys. In terms of maps and such, Hot Stads banning out Cursed Hollow and Braxis Holdout. Nobody likes Braxis, I feel like. Poor map. I'm starting to warm up to it after 8 years or however long it's been in the freaking game. Little Buff Boys banning out Garden of Terror and Sky Temple. Nobody likes those either, I feel like. I feel like Sky Temple is just a regular ban, at least. If one team doesn't ban it, the other one does. Okay, so first map we are going to go to is Battlefield of Eternity, and the second map is Towers of Doom. Whether or not we go to a third map or not depends on if the series is tied 1-1 after the second game. In terms of draft, we don't get to see that because it is a replay cast. I can dive into some heroes profile pages to figure it out if we see substantial question marks about particular picks and such. I can dive in there. It does spoil results for me, which I'm fine with. I can shield you from those, no problem. But in terms of who took us to BOE and who took us to Towers of Doom, I don't know. I don't know who had first pick either. If there is a way to tell, without spoiling, I would love to know. Hello, Ninja. Hello, Sid. So we're going to get into this first game. So Battlefield of Eternity, I'm going to hit this watch button and this is what it shows you. Look at this. This is what you got to do. You have to load an old version of the game. It's wild. But let me get that going. And you don't have to see the downloading screen or anything. We'll just get that going. And in between replays, so I'll quit the replay. Once it's finished, and then I have to re-log in and everything. It's fantastic. Also, sound levels are completely different too once we get in the game. So you may be briefly deafened before I'm able to get to the volume slider. Oh, the joys of replay casting. Thrilled to be here though. It has been a minute since I cast. I don't know how long my voice is going to last, to be honest with you. But we will find that out together. These replay casts, I will chop them up and put them up on YouTube as well, as per NGS rules and such. So the teams can take a look at them whenever works for them. Is it louder? Let me just check. I don't want to deafen you. Oh, wait. It remembered some things. Hello? Just start casting an ASL. Oh man. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Is it? No, it can't use Ali OBS, so yeah, the interface is gonna look a little bit dookie. But I'm trying my best.
Prepare yourselves for battle.
Trying my best. So this is gonna be a little bit dookie.
You are better prepared for this than I am.
See? Look at that talent screen taking up the whole screen. Anyway, on the left side, on the blue team, on Hot Dads, you got Cue Ball 162 on Cassia, King on Li Ming. I believe that's Rat Bass Toad on the spinning deck at Kane, Godly Noob on Anubrak, and Shane on Artanis. On the right side, on the red team, on Little Buff Boys, you have Mr. Hustler on Alarak, Mojo on Tyrael, Peter Wiggin on Stukov, Top Gun 707 on Greymane, and last but not least, Beachy Man on Chen. That's a really chunked Anubarak, but gets out with Boro no problem. It's too loud. Is it too loud? I don't know. Let me know. Let me know if you can hear me over the game sounds. I feel like you can't. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. See the perils. The perils of settings not copying over between game versions, apparently. What level ones we got? Ah, yes. Amateur opponent. For Artanis at 1. We have Beos for Anubarak at 1, interestingly. The correct talent for Li Ming at 1. I don't know. I feel like it changes on BOE. I feel like people don't they like Seekers at 1 on BOE for Li Ming, but I'm Evo and Calamity Li Ming all the way. Oh, yeah, nice. Nice Li Ming focusing on Peter Wiggin while they are rooted. This Tyrael is going down and getting some trait value. Is Anubarak going to have a shield up? Nope. Anubarak goes down 1-for-1 trade in the bot lane. Neither team are gonna try for the bottom camp, I don't think, it looks like. Death time is just so low at like a minute 30 that it's tough, but I feel like if you're on it, you can clear it pretty quick. It's just decision making just needs to be really fast. Really fast. I think Godly Noob just trying to figure out if red team's going for it. What's going on? I don't want to leave this bot lane to check out the off lane every time I do. I swear when I cast something happens. And then I feel bad because I miss it for you guys. We're coming up to the first objective phase, so probably going to see both teams mosey on over to their camps. There's a stun on Alarak, a blind on what? 2-3 members? Ooh, Anubarak turning around and turning around again. I was worried there. Thought Godly Noob was going to get got. But no. Team's walking away. This is about the time that these hard camps should be picked up. It looks like Artanis is actually starting hot stats. I guess he got lane prio maybe? So yeah, both teams doing their camps. Greymane for the red team starting their hard camp and Li Ming joining Artanis for blue team's camp on the left. Oh, what's Deckard do? Deckard got lost. That old man. It happens. It happens. Oh wow, Greymane a hella chunked. Red team must have left him to do that for a little bit too long. Solo. Okay, objective bot. Stukov coming in with a strong hand. Doesn't need his team. Strong independent Stukov. Anubarak getting stunned by the boss there. Silence puddle follow-up. Walks away, no problem. Greymane is clearing bot camp. Cassia is clearing top camp. So 4v4 right now, but red team are looking to... They thought about it. Their Immortal is still getting chunked. Of course, Artanis with amateur opponent doing things and stuff. Nice two-person stun from Anubarak to prevent more poke on Artanis. Greymane is now racing for the red team. And Cassie's here, so it is 4v5 in favor of Hot Stads. Red team slightly closer to level 7, but yeah, this Li Ming. See, this is why you pick Ming on this map, because you can team fight to your heart's content, but if you're not paying attention to where her balls are going, she'll just chip that down. She'll chip the objective down, no problem. Ooh, that is Li Ming combo into a dead Tyrael, into more spells on the red team's more. Red team backing up and deciding to try and get rid of some of the shield. Yeah, first objective going over to Hot Stats.
Our triumph brings order
It
to
is
this
going in the
world.
bot lane. Let's look at these talents, even though the screen is just abhorrent to me. Are we looking for a cheeky pick on Chen? No. What do we got? Anything weird? No. Nope. It's looking... Well, the Sukov bow's interesting.
March for Hell's gates.
For red team.
I shall march for Hell's gates.
Don't usually see that. Okay, so 2 members... The 2 DPS on Little Buff Boys burning down this Immortal. Hot Stads have opted to, like... not fully push with the objective, and oh my gosh, okay, yeah, that's an Anubarak going down there. But meanwhile, in the bot lane, Li Ming did take out the defending Greymane. So I think... How much have they got? Not quite.
Thus ends my assault on
Half a
Hell.
fort. Cheryl aggressive rotating here with the Sukov. 2 Li Ming blinked already, but she does have help. She gets out no problem. Also damage top. Oh man, full cannon towers wall. And then partial fort bottom. Yeah, it worked out really well for blue team there, despite the Anubarak death, I think. Now we're looking at bot camp. So, because Artanis is down here, Chen's like, hey, cool, free camp for me top. But interestingly, Anubarak is rotating up there instead of Artanis. So blue team are down a tank in this 4v4. Good swap there onto Sukov. No follow-up CC does mean that Sukov escapes. Mr. Hustler completing his Q quest. 609 Cassia with that armor on the movement, keeping her alive, keeping her in it. Yeah, red team looking worse for wear there. Despite blue team not having a tank. I do think if they had the tank in that, the Sukov probably would have died. But does get to walk away. Artanis now going back top to clear up this camp that Chen got. Good double stun onto Alarak into a Deckard root, but dies before the root hits. That's a Li Ming reset and might be a dead Tyrael. No, Sukov popping that posture. That's aggressive. I guess Tyrael has shields to get out there, but yeah, Li Ming chunking that structure. Deckard root on the Greymane. No. Okay, I thought we were going to have a cheeky structure dive from Anubarak, but no.
I will deliver this realm from your corruption, Hellspawn.
Cheeky tower dive from Li Ming. Damn, that's 3 tower shots. Gets a healing potion. A couple of healing potions, walks away. Second objective phase is up now. What Z level am I on? Am I on? Okay, sorry team. Ooh. That was, what was that? Was that an Alarak combo into a boss stun? Deckard going down. Tyrael going down. Li Ming trying to capitalize off that cocoon. It is disintegrate. We need to go over level 10s. Oh, she is in a pickle. She's in a pickle. That's a lot. Chen dot 2. That is a deadly Ming. So we've got what? 2 for 1 favor. 2 for 1 trade in favor of the red team. Mr. Hustler looking for more? Wow, I'm tongue-tied. You could probably, yeah, you could probably. I mean, I would have kept going. I think. I don't know, but I'm not a DPS, so ignore me. Talents. We can't, can we? They're not gonna allow us. Shane is just getting slowed and chunked by this Chen. Half time in favor of red team right now. Yeah, suppression pulse, stay a while, Valkyrie, cocoon, and disintegrate. That's a Deckard ult, perhaps in the wrong direction. Could have been an accident. Who knows? That is so much dot damage from Chen. Oh my goodness. Chen barreling around. Greymane goes down. Deckard goes down. Sukov goes down. Some stun action on Chen. I think Chen probably shouldn't get away. Shouldn't get... Okay. Alright. Blue team leaving it. Coming back to the objective. It is low. 1 stun onto Alarak. Alarak scoops himself away into a blind, into a fend, into a silence. Cassia now all of a sudden looking real bad. Li Ming can clean this up though. Easy. Yeah. Oh dear. That's a dead Cassia. Rough. But now maybe red team can... Oh, poor Artanis is just trying to hold the line here. Good double stun from Godly Noob. Sees Shane stay alive, but red team are coming to bolster, and blue team's health bars are just not there. So I think despite that good team fight showing, this objective is going to go over to the side of Low Buff Boys. Are we looking for something? No. Okay. So level 10s on the red team, you've got Curse Bullet, Keg, Deadly Charge, Judgment, and Massive Shove. I don't see. Usually, I have the talent page up like throughout the whole thing when I'm using Ali OBS because it doesn't take as much screen real estate up. But the default, this is the default. It's so chunky. Judgment coming out onto Li Ming. Oh, into a cheeky Deckard route into a Valkyrie. But I think did he get booted out of the way of that somehow? I thought that was a dead Tyrael, but it wasn't. Instead, Stukov going down. The Tyrael sins. Yeah, Nubrak is holding really far up, but I guess he can. Alarak looking for something on the rotate here, I think, but the rest of red team not on the same page. I think that's what Alarak's looking for. Blue team looking for that camp. Artanis is still bot, so you can see Chen rotating up here, so red team do have prior. Nubrak getting super low, but a good stun helps him out there. Li Ming, no mana, and a Chen. They do get the camp. Chen cracking that barrel anyway. A Nubrak going down. I think Tyrael soon to follow, but... Or not. Oh, Cassia went for the trade. Did not get it, and goes down there. All the while, Shane has been chunking down this structure in bot lane. Doesn't quite get it though, because minus 40 hurts. I think a couple of members of red team marching in on this top fort to try and take this down. Poor old Deckard. Can't do much about that. Yeah, blue team getting that fort down there. Red team getting the top fort. Both very asymmetrical lanes right now. Artanis taking that bot neutral camp. Blue team, I think it was them that pinged. Did they ping to get this, or was it red? They were looking at an invade and decided better of it. And what was spawning in 20 seconds, blue team taking this bruiser camp. A couple of members of red team trying to clear this neutral camp up. Never mind, just Chen. Rest of red team going to get their camp. Oh, blue team, are we gonna try and force a barrel at minimum? Yeah, barrel is out. 2 force barrel. That's something. That's not nothing. Camps are marching down both lanes for both teams. Suppression pulls out. Greymane's unhappy for a little bit. Blue team going in on Tyrael, but he does a nice little teleport out of the way. As I stay a while and listen once again on Tyrael, but I don't think it'll amount to much, even in the way of delaying objective damage. Artanis has gone off to top to clear that camp. Chen's on the way back from clearing the other camp, I think. Oh, that is a very good pick. Judgment into the silence puddle. Deckard going down. Godly Noob escaping with his carapace. That's the sound of a curse bullet, and then swiftly followed by an Alarak combo into a dead Cassia. 2-0 trade in favor of Little Buff Boys. So Greymane is racing for the red team. And Nubarak wasn't even worried about it. 1v3 in the jungle near the red immortal. Rest of Little Buff Boys just looking to block Li Ming shots. Well, they get a kill if Anubarak's kind of gonna stay sniffing around there too long. Yeah, blue team really wanted to try and poke it down, but Tyrael's holding higher up here to at least to threaten to threaten and to eat Li Ming shots. A lot of bodies in the way, so Li Ming can't poke it down. Greyming's doing his job over here. Very close race. Only 5k left on the red team's immortal there. So this objective going over to Little Buff Boys, it's going to march down the strongest lane, which in this case is the bot lane for blue team. And update on talents. Again, sorry for how much of the screen it takes up, but here we are. Yeah, so Sukov's got the root. The root at 13. So he can root. If he has a weight push all on somebody in the root and he detonates it, they get rooted. Sorry, in the silence, they get rooted. Alarak cocooned here. Cassia is kind of nowhere. And gets judged once again into an Alarak combo, swiftly followed by an Artanis. The rest of blue team did get the immortal down, but their fort does still go down anyway, and they lose 2 members. That's kind of rough. I didn't quite see how Cassia ended up so deep there, but red team got to pick up this neutral camp in bot, because why not? And then I imagine they'll just march top. Got a healthy wave there too. Blue team will guess that they're going up there, but they won't see the vision, which is nice. Anubrak is gonna die again if he's not careful. He doesn't have a structure, and the whole red team's rotating up there. Yeah, okay, yeah, burrow out. I was still worried because red team have been just blowing through their Anubrak's health bar. Wait a minute, it's Orb Ming. Never mind. Oh, Orb Ming. Oh, Orb Ming. Oh, Shane. Oh no, buddy. Oh, nice, nice unstoppable swap onto the Tyrael that was in Stay a While and Listen. So that barrel, not making anything happen. Blue team looking to kill Mr. Hustler off of this cocoon. Does so indeed. Loses some sadism into a Sukov kill as well. Very well handled by blue team. Chen doesn't have barrel, but they're not going after him. Blue team are just gonna, I think, position for objective. Artanis is going to go down and clear this up. It's almost clear anyway, but... Framing starting red team's hard camp. Blue team just using the death timers to get to half time with the objective. So red team's camp is going to be marching down top lane. Blue team are going to use the swap time to get their camp. No, they're not. I thought they were, but Li Ming's actually just going back to tap. Hi, Lime. Hey, nice silly blocking field there from Tyrael. I forget the name of it. My bad. That is, that's a barrel. That's a barrel happening right there. Tyrael was super low in the back. Chen is just trying to cause a nuisance, but Deckard does not care. And that's a nice stay a while. Getting no picks off of it. Chen's back again. He's back again. Guess who's back? Chen's back. Oh no, Artanis getting pulled there by Alarak combo. Gets blown up right before their objective, so that kind of hampers blue team's push a little bit. They're going to get this camp, but red team, they're not going to let them have it for free, if at all. Deckard is on there and he's super low, and you've got that the blocking field from Tyrael stopping blue team from taking it. So yeah, that's just a red team camp right there, and that's free clear on the objective with the Alarak pick. So really close, really good trade there. Considering they lost the objective, red team really made it really not matter much, because like that fort was going anyway, wasn't it? Holy ground! My god, that's what it's called. Fuck. I'm sorry. I like, oh, it's holy holy something. Red team going up to get their camp. Artanis sees 2 of them with his ult. Blue team going to get their camp in the bot. I apologize for the ad, but also this VOD will be up on my channel and up on YouTube, so the teams can watch it after anyway. What are we doing? What Z am I on? I have ADHD, man. It's so tough. I'm like, am I 2Z? Am I 2 zoomed in? This is a bug in a bush. Both teams just gonna go clear up that camp. I think if either team dies or experiences a team loss, like a death, what am I saying? My brain, sorry. Before the next objective, then I think it's kind of game. So, oh, Deckard. Oh, Deckard. Oh, buddy, into a judge. Into a Curse Bullet. I think Curse Bullet might have missed, but that is a dead Deckard. Valkyrie coming out on Chen, but that just means Chen's closer to be able to barrel. Oh no. Cassia getting massive shoved. Blue team are split. Their front line is on one end. I don't know if Anubrak trying to hold out for that E. While Shane is getting absolutely tossed around by Artanis, and the E from Anubrak gets him so far, but Chen's obviously got that kick to follow and gap close. That's a dead Tyrael as well, so 2-for-1 trade in favor of Little Buff Boys right before this objective. Yeah, red team and blue team. I mean, I guess blue team, part of their race is amateur opponent Artanis, so... Because I was going to say blue team still have their race, but it's just Li Ming. They do have amateur opponent Artanis, but he's dead, right? So that trade, much better for Little Buff Boys. And this is a dead Cassia. Yeah, that's a dead Cassia. Red team clearing up, half-time, no problem. That's a lot of damage out onto Alarak, but he can still walk away. Chen there doing what Tyrael was during the last objective and just putting pressure on Li Ming so she can't get any easy picks, get any free damage, make her work for it. Another objective going over to Little Buff Boys. Marching down bot lane. Apparently that is blue team's strongest lane. Yep. Yes, it is. Cassie will be back up in 10 seconds to help with this defense. Level 20. Orbital bombardment. So all upgrade from Artanis, Bottomless Flask, Valkyrie upgrade, Traitor King. What the heck? Taurus's elements. Hunter's Blunderbuss for Greymane. Purifying Brew. Might of the High Lord, Angel of Justice, and top off Stukov. Most of red team are blinded. That's a nice Valkyrie into a Burrow stun from Anubrak, meaning that Stukov is dead. That might really help with the defense here, but unsure. Because Anubrak is in no man's land right here. Good stay a while and listen from Deckard to slow that down. Anubrak is out. Ain't even worried about it. No problem. That Holy Grail might cause some problems. Wait, no. Ooh, that's a good silence from Mr. Hustler on 2 members of blue team, but... Oh, into an ult too from Mr. Hustler. Chunk Cassia down, but a couple of potions and she's back up. Does not even get a keep. That is surprising. But wait a minute, how did Anubrak end up over there? Forces Judgment out, swaps Tyrael, mid-swap Tyrael dies, fantastic, blows up on 2 members of the blue team, and Anubrak wants some more here. Chen getting blowed right up. My goodness, what a close game. Like, blue team, full strength, defended that really well with a Stukov pick early. Okay, getting this camp. I don't know about that. I don't know about that, fam. I don't know about that, fam. You're wasting death timers and letting Anubrak die. Oh! Oh, man. Oh, what? The Valkyrie misses on Greymane, but the swap doesn't. And that is a dead Greymane. That is a dead Greymane. Blue team have just redundancies. They got backups on backups for displacement. That was hilarious. Good job. Good job. I thought, oh, Greymane's dodged the Valkyrie with Dark Flight. Or E. His E. And then Artanis is like, nope. Blue team getting the first keep of the game. Are they going to march in and end? Next Immortal would be game. It would be safer, but they have 30 seconds on the death timer from Greymane. Combo out onto Artanis, Cocoon onto Alarak, Judgment from Tyrael onto the face of Li Ming with some Chen follow-up, but she gets away, gets a potion. That's a dead Tyrael. Chen barreling for his life. Li Ming's still alive. These potions are huge. Went from 0 to full health. Well, not 0, but like 20% to full health on one of those bottomless flasks. That was huge. Game 1. Going over to Hot's dad's. Hot damn. That's wild. Oh, hello. Get this, there it is. Wow. It was asleep for a second. Kinda like me. Let me update my doodad here too. That was an awesome game. Okay, so that means first game of the series going over to Hot Dads. Let's look at some stats and some talents. Shane, getting, well, no, I was gonna say Shane getting a little bit bullied, but no. But no, 5 deaths on Cassia, 5 deaths on Anubrak. Poor Anubrak. Bug getting bullied. Tyrael 8 deaths. Ooh. But top hero DPS, Cassia 120k basically. Closest hero DPS on Little Buff Boys was 40k. That's not math. That's the 50k less. Damn, with the Alarak at 68,000 hero damage. Artanis topping that siege for blue team 119,112, and Greymane not too far behind with 101k. Li Ming getting 10 kills and 1 death. That's some resets right there. As much as I dislike all builds. But talents again, let's see. Anything weird? I mean, is this what people play on Sukov now? I'm an ex Sukov main, and I don't play this build. It doesn't mean it's good. Yeah, I famously dislike all build, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But yeah, reactive ballista spores at 1. I mean, I guess you have dive with Anubrak and Artanis. But for me, that doesn't justify picking ballista spores. Like I'd go for ballista spores with like Illidan, Genji, maybe a Greymane. Vigorous reuptake makes sense because you're on this map, 2-lane map, you're always going to get the 30% extra. Because you're always going to be detonating 3 or more healing pathogens, long pitch, yeah, and then virulent reaction. I didn't see much come out of that. Which isn't to say it didn't happen. It's more so to say that I probably missed it, but the rooting in the silence, I didn't see picks come off of that. Pox Populi and then top off. Chen didn't quite get stacks. 9 stacks of Wizard Duelist, 4 Greymane. And the rest of it, again. Actually, I've heard that globes at 1 is what you do as Tyrael these days, and that's not globes at 1, so shrug. Interesting acid drench mandibles. And Traitor King. Interesting. You went bonk stick? Herodic Staff, one of the best talents in the game. One of the best talents in the game, in my opinion. I think you're giving up something really good at 16. I just don't remember what it is because I don't play Deckard. But it's such a meme talent. Herodic Staff is such a meme talent. Okay, let me go back over to map view while I have to quit the replay, relog into the game. Da 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 da. So once again, if you're just joining us, it is a replay cast. I think this match was played on the 10th of August. Let me check. Yep. The 10th of August. To go over bans again. Blue team banning out Cursed Hollow, Raktus Holdout. Red team banning out Garden of Terror, Sky Temple. So we still have many options if we go to a third. But next game is on Towers of Doom. I'm not sure who picked it. Leave that up to the imagination. I would imagine Little Buff Boys went first pick, which would mean that Hotstad's picked Towers of Doom, but that is only an assumption. Gotta load up the second thing. Yeah, I have never had to do this before either. With old patches and replays, meaning all of this battery. Taking 2. Perfect. There we go. It's downloaded the old version of the game. Just to keep everybody updated. My goodness. It might be briefly loud as we load into the map. For which I apologize. But I'm doing my best. Just check the sound. Okay, it's fine.
Prepare yourself for battle.
Okay, on the left side. On the blue team, once again, on Hotstads, you got Ratbass Toad on Rhaegar, King, this time on Tassadar, Shane on Sergeant Hammer instead of offlane, interestingly, unless that's going to be Hammer offlane. Godly Noob on Morganis instead of Anubarak, and Kubor on Ragnaros on the right team, on the red side on Buff Boys. Peter Wiggin again on that Stukov. Top Gun 707 on Thrall, Beachy Man on, I think that's ETC. I can't quite see. Mojo on Malthion, Mr. Hostler on Kel'Thuzad.
What are you waiting for?
Looks like Rag is just going straight top. Red team doing the usual thing of going mid, but blue team thinking about something else. Okay, interesting. Tassadar stepping up to get Q on the wave. Oh wow, yeah. Hammer was already in that bush. I see. That's some stacks with Kel'Thuzad right there. Godly Noob taking a chunk, backing up. Yeah, I guess with a hammer. I rarely play with a hammer. So I think that's why they went bot, to try and get like a little bit of chip damage. But I think that's one basic attack's worth of chip damage, so unsure on the plan there. But red team are very sure of this move, which is stepping in to invade and take blue team's sappers. Cleanse out onto Morganis means that he lives, but Rhaegar had to step in to get that. Does get away though, interestingly. Morganis having to back up red team, get this camp for free. That's a good invade. Shane trying to, sorry, Mr. Hustler trying to make the most out of Shane self-rooting and getting a free, trying to get a free stack with the chains. Yep, look at that. Chain to hammer once again. Red team picking up their sappers here. Blue team kind of sniffing it out. Ragnaros does have Cryo here, so blue team 5v4. Chains onto Morganis. Really, he's not a fan of that. Does sleep 2 members of the red team. Beachy Man getting low. Slides away, but Morganis going in for the Q to try and get the kill. Godly Noob must be on like 50 HP and does go down. His Malthael does eventually get here after taking care of their lanes. So just Morganis going down there. 1-for-0 trade in favor of red team, and they do get their sappers. Some more stacks for KTZ. Let's take a look at talents, even though the screen's massive. So this time, Oh, nice slide onto Morganis. Morganis is rooted, Morganis is chained, Morganis is silenced. Oh my goodness, that is a sad boy. Level 1 Sukhov's gone low blow this time. Well, KTZ already has the spike. Nice combo onto Hammer, but Hammer does live with the help of their team.
The Raven Lord demands it.
Malthael picking up red team's top altar real quick. Ragnar's picking up blue teams, and then red team picking up this neutral one in bot. So the first altar phases in favor of little buff boys. Got a little bit of a 1-1-3 going on now. Hammer going to mid, maybe just to catch one wave, but who knows? We shall see soon. Red team looking to just get blue team's camp on cooldown. Ragnar is coming around here. I think as Ragnar is coming around here, that is scary to me because you don't have any CC, do you? But it scares him off. It scares red team off. Blue team get their camp this time. Morgana's getting rooted into some CC on Thrall, but unfortunately Tassadon misses their Q. Okay. Yep, that's some stacks. So you might unstop that, but he still gets stacks, he still gets damage, he still chains someone else. So then Sergeant Hammer becomes an extra spike. Essentially, it's kind of like Deathwing. Oh, nice. Good boost away from Shane to avoid the blow up off of the cone, off of the spike. Red team's sappers are up. 3 members going there, no problem. Malthael continuing the double soak. Malthael didn't go Pale Horse. Yes, he did. Okay. Yeah, so Rag, I'm surprised that Rag has been able to come and join before Malthael as often as he has. Maybe he's given up. Yeah, maybe he's given up waves for it, hey?
Take the altars and put an end
To do so, because Malthael out double soaks him. That is some more damage. That's some more KTZ combo goodness. Mojo channeling here, Godly Noob marching right on in there to prevent it. But now he's kinda, we're not fighting in hammer range, it looks like, or are we? Kind of, but that's Morganis going down once again. Malthael gonna finish doing what he started. KTZ chain off of the spike does miss. That altar going over to red team. Yeah, Mr. Hustler is just walking up for free to scare the life out of Sergeant Hammer. Oh my god, something happened in the off lane. Cue ball, I'm sorry. But good job. It looks like it was close. Ragnar is beating out Malthael there. But red team do a level 10. Blue team half a level behind, but they'll catch up no problem. Again, chain. Easiest chain ever. Easiest chain ever. This KTZ pick into this hammer, my goodness, I think it might be, it was calculated. It was definitely calculated for Ragnaros. Ooh, Ragnaros does dodge, sorry, Rhaegar. Rhaegar does dodge the chain, and that probably saved their life. The Rhaegar getting out there. Red team are going to use the space that they made for themselves with the kills to get this bottom structure. Blue team letting it happen, which you might as well at that point, because double altars are spawning top here. KTZ also soloed that sapper camp. So blue team are actually on a timer for this, unless they want to take 3 tower shots from those sappers in bot lane. I think with... Oh, wow. Okay, the delay on the ult. Actually, the delay on KTC's ult there allowed Tassadar to channel blue team's ulti. Blue team making it down bot before any sappers went in, I think. If not one. Here's a spike. Is a spike coming? Are we just gonna... Nope. Okay, changing this. KTC's in a precarious spot right now. That's some good CC. Into a... I'm sorry, was that a BFG to the face? My goodness, Ray got taken a lot of tower shots with that -40. Peter Wiggin, massive shoving Sergeant Hammer out of range of retaking this structure bot. Yeah, without KTZ threatening. Ooh, yeah. You need KTZ there to get Shane to back off, because otherwise that's just the easy retake of the structure and bot here. Kathazard is back. The Sergeant Hammer Tamer is back. ETC sliding over Mal'Ganis into a Kathazard combo. The chaining Rag into Mal'Ganis here, but they get out. Shockingly, that's surprising. Earthquake coming out from Thrall there. Beachman going into the death zone. They walk some sappers in. I think it's just one. Sergeant Hammer dying there. I didn't quite see because I was looking at the shot on the minimap. Probably Stukov Puddle, one would imagine. That's a fantastic combo onto Tassadar. Tassadar thought he was safe. Usually you are in the death zone, but when you're playing into a Kathazard or an Alarak or a Stitches, you're not safe anymore. That safety distance just massively increases. That you need to... It's like a following distance behind a car, but it goes like ×3. Both of those altars then going over to red team. What an easy, like, cooldown reduction too, because if you hit Hammer with that ult, you get that ult back immediately. So Shane is just free procs. So Sergeant Hammer can't do anything. Literally can't do anything. Just has to move. Red team still keeping this bottom structure. Yeah, using the totem to take some tower shots there, very nice. Ooh, Ancestral saving Mal'Ganis there. Mosh has been used. Ragnaros or Furus has been used. That is, I think, the first Mal'Ganis ult I've seen all game. Unfortunately, Rhaegar getting stuck in a precarious position there. Blue team do get that fort back, but this might be a dead... Nope, nope. Sergeant Hammer's fine. Mal'Ganis is significantly not, because he's already used his ult and he already got Ancestral. Molten Core coming out from Ragnaros here. The knockback on Thrall probably helped him. I'm not a Ragnaros player, so I'm not sure how Ragnaros mains like the Molten Core changes, but, you know. Meanwhile, Malthair slowly getting this top. Is going to back up, yeah, because that's just going to... I feel like that's going to take 10,000 years. Sergeant Hammer here just to kind of stall and protect that, or and cap if they can, but it's a bit of a tall order here. Tassadar getting chained to Ragnaros into the rest of KTC's combo, followed up with a tasty Stukov Puddle, and that is a very dead Tassadar. Blue team have one core shot left. Red team are like, oh yeah, let's just go do the boss then. Blue team are down 2 people, so it's a 3v5 that they have to take. Having said that, Malthair has taken a buttload of boss damage. Yeah, no, if blue team don't go in, it's over. You kind of have to. It's bad, but... Another nice combo onto Mal'Ganis. That game going over decisively to Little Buff Boys. That was some fantastic counterplay of the Kel'Thuzad into the Sergeant Hammer. GG, well played game 2. That means we get a game 3, which means I probably lose my voice in the next series. Woohoo! Alright, let's take a look at these stats. And update the score. Little Buff Boys 1. Boom, that Kel'Thuzad was cracked. Cracked. Okay, so highest hero DPS for blue team, Sergeant Hammer. I cut Rhaegar getting 2k hero DPS. You did your job. You did your job. Oh, Ninja, I'm sorry that your computer locked up. Highest hero DPS for red team, obviously Kel'Thuzad. About a 15k difference between top hero DPS for a team and top hero DPS for blue team. Stukov coming in with a 4-0. Mal'Ganis getting super bullied. Yeah, I don't know what you do as Morganis into that because you're just getting chained all over the place, or you're getting silenced by the Sukov after you've gone in. And that's ignoring everything ETC and Thrall can do. Highest siege over to Malthael on the red team, 108k. Ragnaros with the 90k. Talents here, we obviously didn't get to 20. I am not seeing anything odd that is within my capacity to comment on. Looks pretty... seen these before, you know? I've seen these before. Okay, so we're getting into game 3 then. So it's 1-1. The series is tied 1-1. We're getting into game 3. I'm going to have to do all of this shenaniganery again with the replay and the different versions and the doo-doo-da. So let's see what the third map was. 3 hot stands. Let's see. It's Tomb of the Spider Queen. I love Tomb, but that's because I'm a filthy Junkrat player. And I just feel like Junkrat is incredibly overpowered on this map. Between between controlling turn-in, stalling rotations, providing vision, and possibly the best anti-siege in the game, it's a dream to play him on this map. It's a good Stitches map because it's the lanes are close together, everything's close together. You can get max value off of a hook under forts. As soon as forts go, it gets harder for him. Yeah, Junkrat Trap Build is phenomenal. For sure. Just put it in rotation paths on Tomb of the Spider Queen, and it makes everybody unhappy, apart from your team. Okay, let's get to this game here. So yeah, we'll see what we see, but just, yeah, Stitches is good, Junkrat's good. Those are actually the main two things that come to mind when I see Tomb of the Spider Queen. Many things are good on it, but those two are, I don't know, I feel like they can shine, especially together too, because if you go Hot Gorge, right, you just split the person out into a Junkrat trap and then jobs are good. Rhaegar, easy healer pick on this. Best in slot wave clear, and you need wave clear. I say that as if I hate him. It's not that I hate him. I just have to play him a lot. Alright, so for the third and final time, on the left side, on the blue team, on Hotstad, you got Ratbass Toad on Decad, Godly Noob on Garrosh this time, Cubor on Chromie, Tychus, sorry, King on Tychus, Shane on Urel. Ooh, love a Urel. She's apparently really good right now. On the red side, on the red team, on Little Buff Boys, you have Mr. Hustler on Fast at this time. Beachy Man on... That's Sukov again? Wait, no. Sorry. Beachy Man is on Stitches. Mojo is on Leoric. Peter Wiggin is on that Sukov for a third time. And Top One is on Thrall once again. Yeah, so we can see there's a Stitches this game. I'm not seeing a Junkrat, which might mean that it was banned. It might mean that nobody is a Junkrat player. That's an early hook onto Garrosh into a lot of follow-up damage, and that's a very dead Garrosh. Garoosh. So the offlane matchup is Leo versus Urel. I just feel like a good Urel is a secret weapon. So you're going to see on this map, or what's typical on this map, is 4-man rotation mid-top, 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 mid-top. Ad nauseum, and then the solo lane is bot. And that does look like what both teams are doing here. Urel just living a best life. Leo missing the spooky hands, so he's got to back up. Good throw on the Stitches. And then there's... I was like, there's no follow-up CC there, so is he going to die? He almost died, but I think blue team ran out buttons. Sukov and Thrall going over to do the red team's hard camp. Blue team looking to rotate on a Leo, but Leo did have minimap DLC installed and backed up. Garrosh thinking about getting this? And Tyker's coming to join them. Okay, so bot neutral camp going over to blue team. The rest of blue team are giving Falstad stacks, question mark. Wait, what is he? He's a frequent player. Okay, hook missed. It is a 4v2 though, and Deckard cannot get out of this. Luckily he has a potion in front of him that keeps him alive. So yep, that bot camp going over to Hotstads. Urel very much enjoying the help. Leo very much dead. That was a good 1v1 there. Urel is such a brawler. Red team responding? Looking to rotate on Urel? No, no, just looking to... It is 4 of them. Okay, Leo's back. I was like, oh, I guess they're just gonna get the XP, but that seems like a little bit of a... Maybe they were looking for Urel. But again, she's so hard to gank. I don't know. Oh! That's a Falstad flying top. Oh. You miss 100% of the hooks you don't hook. Let's just check talents. Okay, it looks like it's that's a lot of structure damage there that you just took. Damage from structures there, Garrosh. Garrosh, of course, apparently doesn't care. Because it's Garrosh. Oh, he definitely cares now. Oh yeah, that was a lot of minus 40. Which he may not have had the full minus 40. But it's a lot of damage, stacking damage anyway. Garrosh going down. So level 1's, yeah, it looks like a, what do they call it? Keyboard? No. Oh my god. Deckard's going a lot of activatables. I can't remember what you call those builds. God damn it. Anyway. So he's gone Sapphire. He's gone Ruby. He's going the full gamut. Probably. W coming out from Chromie. Crash Lightning from Thrall. Do people pick that not in ARAM? Okay. That's a throw out onto Thrall. And that's a dead Thrall. I think Thrall thought he was gonna get away with it, or is he gonna get friendly hooked or something? I'm not sure. But he did stand his ground there. Both teams have the available turn-in. For those that don't know, because there are still people that don't know in 2026, you don't need to do math to know whether or not your team has the turn-in. The gem stuff in the bot right will glow your team's color when you have enough gems. Faster flying top again. Throw out into Stitches. Creepy hand. Misses again, I think? Or it's on Urel. Urel doing all kinds of things. She jumping. She goating. Blue team get a pick on Sukov there. She's jumping back. My goodness. Okay, so blue team turned in all their gems. The first web weavers going over to them. Hot stance. Red team sort of going back. They're trying to go. You're trying to go back to making sure you just don't miss soak and all that. Citrus Fellstad clearing the top web weavers. You got Stukov and Thrall slowing down and blue team's push mid. Garish is actually a rotated bot here. Not sure why. Maybe just to scare the life out of Leoric, but here's the joke. He doesn't have a life. He's undead. Okay, so what did blue team get off of that? Full wall. Gate with towers, bot, gate with towers, top, sorry, mid, top's a little bit of gate, and they got pretty much half of mid fort. Red team picking up their hard camp, blue team getting this neutral camp in the bot. You're welcome. I had to announce it because it was bad, so you might not have been able to identify it as a joke, you know what I mean? Because it was that bad. Okay, red team get this turn in. They get the spell armor camp out mid. That neutral camp kind of tickling that fort for blue team there, but I would like to see red team kind of push with this spell armor in mid and the web weaver. They're just soaking that XP there real quick. Stitch is getting slowed down by a Chromie time trap. Hook does come out and miss, but again you miss 100% of the hooks you don't hook. Thrall rotating mid, kind of low HP. Are red team just leaving this? Okay. Red team left before the Odin came out. I don't know how I feel about that. But anyway, they're going for a Chromie kill. And they get the Chromie kill. Into a stay a while and listen. Garrosh rotating and potentially accidentally missing the massive shove. Just with repathing. You wait, Deckard, until that hook is long enough. Chuck out onto Stitches. Stitches is okay, even though he's taking minus 40. He ate a couple of... he bit into someone, got his health back, he's chilling. He almost died. Uriel, meanwhile, using structures to her advantage, bullying half of Leo's HP bar. So currently red team have turn in, blue team don't. You see how it's glowing? Blue team are almost there though. That's a time trap onto Stitches. Stitches trying to get some health back with the E, but the body blocking from Garrosh, that's some tank play right there. That's some body blocking. That's a tank right there. Stitches going down. A 1-for-0 trade in favor of Hard's dads. And they do have turn now. Red team do still have turn though, so it's a shame that the Stitches kill didn't get rid of some of those gems. Mr. Hustler is just allowed to turn in top. That's wild. The blue team getting their bruiser camp here. Red team get another turn in. Both teams fast approaching. Well, super even on XP. Fast approaching level 16. I mean 13.
Descend and destroy the blue team.
Hook does miss. Throw from Garrosh does not. Stay a while and listen to try and prevent the kidnap here. Unstop immediately from Garrosh out of the gorge. Tychus pop in Odin to help de-push this red web weaver. Unfortunately, Chromie gets hooked, but fortunately, Chromie picked here and there. So she noped out of it immediately. She got hooked and then noped out of it. Doesn't have Gorge, but doesn't need it. Very good hook there onto a Bit of a sitting duck Garrosh there. There's not much he can do. Big red wave mid, thanks to Leoric. Ooh, Hawk tickles Deckard's coattails. Tail feathers, coattails. I was just thoroughly messing up sayings now. Urel turning in bot does mean that blue team will have this next set of web weavers here. Red team kind of bullying this top lane. That's a hook on a Tychus. That's a very good hook. That is a very good hook. Oh no! How? The follow-up misses, so Tychus gets out. But the rotation from Leo into this Entomb, the Garrosh throw, denying the pick on Deckard as well. Massive shove into a jumping Urel. That looked very funny. And a gust finally to disengage. That was a good bunch of buttons clicked there. Love to see it. Okay, so top web weaver's already down. Blue team still got mid and bot pushing in here. Tychus helping to take this fort. That's the first fort of the game. At 11 minutes. Swiftly followed by the second fort of the game in bot lane. Oh, red team. Okay, red team just cleaning up the lane mid. Leo's got 26 gems. Most of red team swinging around to get rid of this last web weaver. Blue team getting a pick on Leo in top. Would have been followed by a Faustan, but a nice barrel roll. Keeps Mr. Hustler very safe. There's the longer hook, but unfortunately it gets the gem guy right next to Chromie. And not Chromie. Red team have the next turn. Blue team do not right now, but actually XP is still really even despite like getting blue team getting that pick on Leo and getting these two forts too. That's a good slow and sands to make it awkward for red team to stall the turn, but again, blue team do not have turn yet. Red team do, and they're not being stopped. Tychus getting bot camp for hot stats. This top four definitely going down. Whether or not red team get another fort, we shall see with these web weavers. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like if I was blue team, I would just leave top completely. Unless red team decided to push right into keep, then you could do a nasty flank. But top's kind of gone. I think same for red team, honestly. They just want to... You kind of want to do something somewhere else, because top was gone anyway, right? Barrel roll sees Faustat to safety. Are we looking for something here? Are we looking for a hook on the rotate? We are not. Hook does miss. Stun does not. Gorge also doesn't miss. Hits Garrosh, Earthquake, and a Gust to try and secure the kill. And it does indeed, even though there was a potion right here. Oh my god, Deckard must be wailing. Odin coming out once again from Tychus to help D-push. Rotation from Leo here. Shane doing a great job of making Leo back off. Could have been a dead Chromie. The last web weaver on its last legs up here. Tychus gonna clear that up, no problem. Red team is still looking to try and do some damage here. Hook into Chromie with the silence already on the floor. That was a great hook into the silence. Does mean that is a dead Chromie. So off of those web weavers, red team did get top and bot fort and pretty much half of mid fort, so more successful than blue team's previous web weaver phase, I think. Both teams picking up their hard camps now. Leo's soloing their red teams. Ficus and Uriel getting blue teams. Blue team, their lanes are looking a little bit short, so they're going to have to do some housekeeping, I think. But as soon as they show top, red team might take that opportunity to kick down mid, but there is oh wow, they clean that camp up really quick too, and they have spell armor mid as well, so yeah, they're gonna march down mid here. Blue team do have turn, that Hawk does mirrors. That's a throw out onto a Leo, should be okay. Spooky's away, and that is the blue team's third and final fort going down there. Forgive me, we did not look at 10s. I'm bad. On the red team, you have Gorge, Mighty Gust, Entomb, Massive Shove, and Earthquake. On the blue team, you have Ardent Defender, right? Hell yeah. Stay a while and listen, Slowing Sands, Decimate, and Odin. And you have the upgrade to Slowing Sands as well. Most broken upgrade in the game, I think. Or maybe White Main's 20 actually. I don't know. Nice barrel roll. Does get caught by the tip though. Preemptive Gust. Unfortunately, does mean that Faustad dies. Massive Shove does not connect. The length on it is quite tricksy. Deckard does get out unscathed. Tychus popping Odin. Entomb coming out. But doesn't have level 20 silence yet, so I think Chromie was able to swap with one of her sand clones. 2-0 trade in favor of Hot Stads, so I think with that space blue team will probably send, yeah, at least some people to get this boss